On family, what y'all up to? Happy Sunday. What they call it, Sunday fun day. How y'all Sunday been? Y'all know I gotta check in and see what's what. It's 2025. What's different about y'all? We all know it's a new year, but what's different about y'all though? Like I've been saying, everybody like to make the New Year's resolution thing, but all right, so it's here now. So most of y'all ain't putting in that work like y'all need to. I just got done from working on some stuff too. I had to sit it down a little bit to jump on this live, but I'm gonna get back on it once this live ends, just to tighten up some stuff, and then I'm gonna be back on it tomorrow. So I've been at it. I've been up and at it, getting my thoughts together. Like I told you, I got a lot of stuff going on, so we ain't stopping. We ain't slowing down. If anything, we speeding up this year. This is gonna be my best year ever, right here. So what's going on with y'all? Check in. Let's talk about it. Whoever can jump on, jump on. Happy New Year's to y'all once again. Shout out to all my supporters. I don't call y'all subscribers, I call y'all supporters, because we all in this together. I support y'all also. Y'all support me. So it's a win-win. But like I told y'all, we got to make sure we stay on point. We got to make sure we keep our eyes on the prize. It's a whole new year. So what? That don't mean nothing if y'all gonna be doing the exact same stuff again. We can't be doing the same stuff again. It's hard for a lot of people to pull back from so-called family members and all that type stuff. Most of the family members is gonna hold y'all back because they doing the same old, and they don't want you to elevate. So they gonna keep on inviting you to all this stuff that don't make sense as far as going towards your purpose. Go to the invites that's going in the direction of what you working on in life. Then you will see yourself really starting to boss up and make those power moves, because the environment that you're gonna be around when you going into those type of invites is gonna be empowering. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna enhance what you are. It's gonna enhance what you're working on, because the conversations is gonna be totally different. They understand you because they doing it. You go around the same old type of stuff. It ain't nothing really different about those conversations. I just got a new car. I just moved again. Um, somebody got into a fight, or I'm so sick of this, I'm so sick of that, and I can't stand this, I can't stand that. I mean, I don't even want to hear so much of that. I mean, because life do life. You know what I'm saying? Life is life in out here. But I don't even want to hear so much of that. But we got to make sure we stay focused on whatever we focus in on, especially our health. Especially our health. You got them fitness goals, you better be locked in. Like I've been saying, it's a new year. And what? Now what? And what you doing different? If you ain't doing nothing different, it should have just stayed 2024 for you. I wanted it to go 2025 for me. It should have stayed 2024 for you if you ain't done nothing different from what you was doing last year. What's the point of it turning a new year if it ain't a new you or a better you? Just stayed. It could have just stayed in 2020, stayed in 2022, stayed in 2024. A new year is pretty much more goals. We getting closer to other stuff that we've been wanting to accomplish in our life, or some stuff that we just put on our to-do list. Other than that, I mean, it could have just stayed the same date, the day of the week, and everything. Even throughout the week, the whole point of getting up and is saying it's Wednesday and then it's Friday. That's because we looking forward to something, even if it's just a weekend. Otherwise, it can just stay that day. Maybe you got a trip or something planned in a month from that date that you're talking about. Like, it's a reason why we should be actually looking forward to the future, and it ain't for us to just be doing the same old, same old. I'm not looking forward to the future to be doing the same old shit. No, I'm not trying to do that. Not the same old regular stuff, for sure. I want to be knowing that I'm I'm improving myself. I read a lot. I work on myself a lot. I spend a lot of time on myself. You know what I'm saying? I spend a lot of time on myself. I got what I got because I go digging for it, y'all. I don't sit back and wait on no one. And I mean no one. I don't wait. I go get it. I'm trying to make sure y'all locked and loaded on y'all fitness journey because I know that's the hardest thing. Everybody getting to the bag. Everybody getting to the money, hustling, working overtime, all this type stuff. Most of those people, health is fucked up. Their health is so messed up. It's messed up. So, um, the money is gonna be there. Your health, not necessary. Most people they gonna catch stuff when it's too late. Now they gotta get on medications. They don't know enough about health to take care of themselves, so they believe in everything the doctor say do. If the doctor say jump, they gonna say how high. Forget that. Nobody should know how to take care of you better than you. You use the doctors and all that for what you need them for. Maybe you go get a checkup just to confirm that you're on top of your game. You know what I'm saying? Use them for their machines. You know what I'm saying? Whatever little technology they got or whatever, you use that. Of course. You go to those appointments. You go get your physical. You go do all that. But I'm just saying, before you even go in there, that's what matters. Before you go in there. They just telling you what you've been doing, good or bad, before you go in there. And some stuff we can't avoid, but most we can. So I don't even want to hear the conversations about, well, you know, it runs in the family. Yeah, okay. Most people be programming themselves like that. Pretty much runs in the family. Mean if you see everybody else eating all this food every day, all day, and it ain't even good for them, yeah, you grew up seeing it too. So your excuse is it run in the family. My grandma had high blood pressure. My mama had yeah, they all had the same eating habits and they all wasn't working out either. That's what I consider running in a family. But all the other stuff, it can be tweaked. It can be worked with. You can work through it. You can figure out some stuff to make your situation not like theirs. So we not gonna be claiming all this where it runs in a family type stuff unless it's something good. Then we gonna claim that. But other than that, we ain't even claiming it. We don't even want to focus our energy on stuff like that. We don't even want to get the focusing our energy on stuff like that. We just stay in focus and lock the load. That's why I keep telling y'all this health thing is serious. Like I see it every single day. I saw this lady. It was a big lady too. You could tell she was somebody grandma. Her kids probably well ain't no problem. Her kids was all grown up and all that type stuff. And she was walking into where I was driving past somewhere. Oh, the place I just rolled past. They got fish and chicken and all that, more than like and a bunch of other stuff. So she probably is getting something fried, in the cheapest type of oil. You know, telling she was getting French fries with it, which is processed and all the other type of stuff. This lady barely can walk. Look like she's probably about 100 pounds overweight. And I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just calling it what it is. That lady need to be headed in the opposite direction. She need to be going to the supermarket, buying some stuff, cooking it. That's what she need to be doing. If I'm gonna be walking into somewhere and I'm her age, which she was looking like she was about 70, 80, I don't know, somewhere up in there, y'all. She was somebody's grandma / great grandma. But if I'm gonna be walking up into a place like that, well, not a place like that, but if I'm gonna be walking into a place to grab me something to eat, at that age, it's not gonna be a place like that. Because once I get to that age, I'm not walking into nowhere near some of the places I'd even narrow down at this age that I am. There's no way. I'm walking into places that got the best. You know what I'm saying? They stuff is Whole Foods type stuff. Maybe some baked chicken. Maybe they got the salads. Maybe they got, you know what I'm saying? Like that place she walking into, they got all that white bleached flour. They got all that processed. They got the cheapest oil. They probably using canola oil and all that type stuff, which is the cheapest stuff. Just that stuff mess your insides all the way up. And yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff. Even in that place, because I went in that place before, so I know what's in there. And when I had went in there, I grabbed what did I grab out of there? It's been a minute. It was what did I grab out of there? It wasn't nothing fried. It was like a last minute option, so I still had to narrow it down. I forget what it was, but it wasn't nothing fried. It wasn't nothing fried. But I think it was a did they have a seafood? I think they had a I forget what it was, y'all. But it wasn't nothing fried. It was just something real simple to hold me over till I got to where I was going. But and I ain't even want to do it, but I had to figure something out. It was later into the night, so I'm like, man, you know what? I'd rather go in here and get something real versus Popeye's chicken or this and that, and they got all the fake processed stuff. And I still was taking a chance there because I only been in that place like twice. But it was something I grabbed there, but I can't remember because it was a long, long, long time ago. That place been there for a minute, y'all. But of course, you know, most of the soul food spots, places like that, fish and chicken spots, you know, especially in the hoods and all that type, they got the worst ingredients, y'all. Soul food places, they got some of the worst ingredients. This stuff tastes good, but it's a lot of processed stuff that's involved in that stuff too. The sauces, the some of the stuff they fried in ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? The bleach flour, all that stuff is designed to mess you up. All the added sugars, stuff mess you up. Baked beans got so much sugar in it, you might as well just eat the whole thing of sugar right from the container. But that's what we grew off of. That's what we grew up off of. I get it. It just some people don't get it as far as changing from that because they're addicted. They're addicted. It's chemicals and stuff and that stuff to make us all addicted to where we don't want to change from eating it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad that I learned a long, long time ago, y'all. A long, long time ago. Like the way my eating habits are now, always had them decent compared to the next person. But once I really locked and loaded on my nutrition, because I've been doing nutrition since 2003. Actually, it was before that. I think it was 2001 when I first started changing, like eating pork, and I stopped eating pork and all that type of stuff, right? But around about 2003, I pulled back even more. You know what I'm saying? I pulled back even more. And so pretty much, let me see, 20. So you talk about 20 plus years on this journey, but the past 10 years, that's when stuff really changed, y'all. That's when I cut out fast food. I mean, it went down, y'all. I think I'm coming up on 10 years. Yep, I'm coming up on 9/10 years for not eating fast food and just cutting that stuff out, y'all. I don't even put the fast food into my 20%. Like my 20% is just a little bit better. I still do pizzas. Some people might say that's fast. If I do a pizza probably every, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months, something like that, just to switch it up. But as far as pulling up at a fast food spot, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So even my 20% bad foods is still decent compared to the worst of stuff to put in my system. But yeah, we just here to talk about it, y'all. We just here to talk about it. We can't run from looking in the mirror. Eventually we gotta face that mirror. Every time we go in that bathroom, every time we out and about, we see a reflection of ourselves. That's we can't run from that. Every time you'll be people walking past cars and stuff looking at they figure, and especially the women, you know what I'm saying? Looking at they figure and silhouette and all that type. So we can't run from it. You're gonna see a reflection of yourself off a car, depending on if the sun out and it's bright, or you walking past glass, or you actually in the mirror. You in a clothing store. You're going to be reminded if you on point or if you need to be changing or critiquing some stuff. So it ain't no running from it. I don't care how cute the outfit is for the women. I don't care how fresh the guys or think they geared up with the polo, the Nike. If that stomach is sticking out, that Nike means nothing. Matter of fact, just take that sign off there. You know what I'm saying? You looking at the sign, people looking at that stomach. Yep. You looking at that sign, people looking at that stuff. You better off wearing a no name brand and being in shape. You know what I'm saying? Designer only gonna do so much for you depending on what you looking like. If anything, it's gonna enhance it. But people they try to make up for it by spending all that money on the designer, because the first thing gonna come to mind is that person got money, or look what he got on. He got on the newest Jordans, he got on the newest Versace or Gucci or Louis Vuitton and all. Depending on how out of shape or your body type, they gonna see right through that. They'll pretty much be saying stuff like, "Now I know this person. They spent all that money. They need to been spending that money, hiring a personal trainer. Should have been spending all that money hiring a personal trainer. That's what they should have been doing." Yep. I always got my water at arm's reach. I don't be playing. Yep. Actually, I think 2 or 3 water bottles, but this the one I use the most. The other ones were just from the dollar store, just something to be having when I was working out before I got this one. Just something simple. A few dollars, paid a few dollars. But them things, once you drop it, it was a wrap. It had cheap plastic and all that. These right here, y'all, I done dropped this plenty of times. Getting out the van from this height all the way to the ground, they just kind of like bounce. It's like a thick silicone type of plastic. It's sealed. Don't nothing drip or leak. Never. Like the best ever. Yep, best ever. But yeah, make sure y'all keep that water nearby. Stay hydrated. That'll help with any illnesses, any aches, any pains, any whatever. Help your body speed up its healing process. Calm that headache down. Keep you from getting headache. So, but yeah, y'all. Yeah. What's y'all struggles? What's on y'all mind? And I can't wait to get back to what I'm working on, y'all. I'm working on what I'm working on. I don't really like to put out there what I work on, but until it's done. But I'm working on what I'm working on, and it's coming together because I don't have nothing around me that's clouding or cluttering my vision. So I got nothing but clarity. I don't have no distractions. I don't got 8 kids around me. No. Nope. I do a lot of work inside this van, depending on what runs I'm making in between. And then I do work at the house. I wake up to doing some stuff a lot of the times, and I go to sleep to doing some stuff. And I just balance it out with certain stuff that I do. So. But yeah, I had a nice meal early. Y'all know I'm eating 2 meals a day now. So at first it was one huge meal. Now it's still that meal, plus it's just a little something that I do also. I do 2 meals now, but the other one ain't all the way a full meal. It's kind of like a half a meal. Yeah, I say it's about a half a meal. So I'm eating 2 times a day now, y'all. Yep. Eating 2 times a day now. So I got one more time to eat. And actually that'll be probably once I get off the live, I'm gonna probably go ahead and get it out the way, because I can tell my system can handle it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I was to do it now, it'd be cool, but I can tell that once I get off the live, it'll definitely be perfect. Because you know how y'all eating, you can still feel like you still got a slight fullness. I don't feel full, but I can still feel like stuff kind of digesting and it's still holding over in my system. So by the time I get off this live, or a little bit after I go off this live, I should have a hunger feeling back going. Right now, I don't have a hunger feeling. So if I was eating now, it'd be just because I can. But I like to eat when I'm hungry and still in that eating system that I got going on, because I got a certain way I eat. So, and I stick to it. Otherwise, if I go outside of that, y'all know what I got to do. I got to punish myself for it. Yep, and then that's another thing, like I was telling y'all, I think on that live yesterday, like, a lot of y'all, like, y'all just out here eating, right? and then y'all call yourself working it off or working out before you eat it, making room for it. But if you not, like I was telling y'all yesterday, it's you can eat 1,500, 2,000 calories in 10, 15 minutes, depending on what it is. Fast food, this and that. And you can eat that stuff rather quick. That's what I'm getting at. But to burn it off, it'll take you a week or two. Because don't forget, that next day and the next day and the next day after that, you still doing your regular eating habits and you haven't even gotten rid of that stuff still. You know how long it takes you to burn 1,500, 2,000 calories of extras. We talk about of your extras, not your regular eating up. We talk about of your extras. So you done ate your certain times a day that you usually would eat, but then you done slipped up and you done went to McDonald's or you done ate this cookie and chips or whatever. So now you done just packed on 800 extra calories, 700 extra calories, maybe even 1,000. And you should definitely feel a guilt anytime you on a journey and you know you trying to get in shape or better your health, or you might be in shape and you went outside of that. You should feel a guilt because it ain't your cheat day. It ain't time for you to do it again. You just done it. So of course you should feel an instant guilt. Why you eating it? Definitely once you done eating it. So you can, it's easy for us to eat 1,500 to 2,000 calories in 10 to 15 minutes. A person pull up at a fast food place, or if you're real hungry, you pull up to a place that ain't fast food. It might have a real burger and then they have the fries or whatever. Still, that's gonna be 800,000 calories easy, something like that, right? If you hungry, you can eat that in 15 minutes. Just smash. Definitely by 20. You smashing that whole thing. It's not gonna take you that time to burn all that off, y'all. Like, just for instance, if you walk out here, right, for 30 minutes, you only gonna burn 100 calories, and that's at a decent pace. If you walk for an hour at a decent pace, you know what I'm saying, you will burn I think about 200. If you do a jog, you know what I'm saying, at a decent pace for like an hour, I think you'll burn like 300, somewhere around there. I might have the number off a little bit, but we talk about burning 200 or 300 calories in an hour, whether you walking at a nice pace or if you decide to pick it up in like a jog type pace. You only gonna burn 200 to 300 calories, y'all. But just keep in mind, you just took down 800 to 1,000 in 20 minutes. Look how much work you gotta do just to burn 200 to 300 calories. You gotta work a half an hour to an hour just to do that. Imagine that. I was on a treadmill after workout running at a decent pace and burnt only 200 calories, y'all. Now just imagine that little extra 5 minutes y'all be thinking y'all doing in the gym just to, cause y'all messed up or whatever. Yeah, and you gonna have to do that the next day and the next day and the next day just to get rid of that one moment of 20 minutes or 15 minutes of eating, having pleasure your way. 15, 20 minutes of pleasure your way just cost you 4 or 5 days of trying to get that 800, 1,000 calories off of you. Ain't that something? Let alone 1,500 to 2,000, because y'all know these fast food places, those calories is up there. Those calories is up there. Double cheeseburger meal, large fries, and Big Mac meal, and you got the Chick-fil-A's, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of new spots I never made it to because I was done with eating fast food. I never been to a Chick-fil-A, none of that type of stuff. When I was eating fast food, it was Coney Island, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, you know, back in them days. But I think when Chick-fil-A was just coming about, I was ending it because I don't know how long it's been out. I know it's been out for years, but I think it might have been out when I was quitting. I just never made it around to it. But yeah, food was starting to taste real. Food was starting to taste very real. I mean, very, very weird. Fast food was starting to taste very weird, and I was already pulling back big time. And then my last fast food was a Whopper Junior, and I'd never forget. I was on a break, And I was just trying to grab something real quick just until I got some real food. And then I'm like, I ain't about to drive no further. I'm about to just stop at this Burger King. And it was in my area that I was working in. I said, yeah, can I just get a Whopper Jr.? I took a bite or two of that thing. He had to force myself to eat it, y'all, because it seemed like, I don't know. I don't know what horse meat tastes like, but for some reason, that's what came to mind. It tastes like horse meat. Pretty much, it just, like, what is this? Like, what is this? Don't even, it's like meat. It's like I could taste the chemicals. Like in the bread, the meat, like everything was at its lowest level of whatever ingredients they put on there was at its lowest. I'm like, what is this? This ain't even a, when I was coming up, fast food still had a taste of realness to it. Seasoned decent, the bun was good, the tomato was, I'm like, yeah, this ain't it. So right then and there, I was done with fast food, y'all. I was already like 98% done. And that like sealed the deal. I'm glad it happened. What a hell of a journey. And I'm still on a journey. It's a lifelong journey, y'all, when it comes to this fitness and working out and stuff. It's this truck behind me with the sound system. Now they just pulled in front of me. I guess he just wanted to see more, you know, just more of his surroundings. I'm in the van and he in a Yukon XL or whatever. And the van is bigger than his truck, so I guess he just wanted to see more of, you know, what's going on around. So he in front of me now. I still can see what's going on, even though he in front of me, because the van is bigger than his truck. So I guess he just wanted to pull up. But yeah, y'all, we got to lock and load. Y'all eating too much of this fast food. Y'all eating too many Big Macs. Y'all eating too many apple pies. Y'all eating too much Chick-fil-A. Y'all just having stuff y'all way and not even caring until that doctor tell y'all that bad news and you ain't gonna be able to take it. Until that doctor tell y'all that bad news and you won't be able to take it, it's everybody else's fault. People got to feel sorry for you. You want the family to call you more. Ain't nobody call to check on you. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody really care. Most of them act like it. They don't really care like that. If you go in a wheelchair right now and something was to happen to where you couldn't walk no more, it would be your first wake-up call probably ever in your life. You're going to realize, dang, the whole world is still moving around me. My family rarely even come over. I needed help doing this around the house, and everybody's acting like they was busy. You damn right. But the thing about it, they wasn't acting. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't acting. They was not acting. And what I'm saying is, I ain't saying that they wasn't busy. I'm just saying the ways that they showing wasn't acting. It was always there. So pretty much they was always busy doing them even before you got in that position. They ain't acting. You say, oh, they acting funny now. No, that was always there. It just took this situation to bring it all the way out. And now you see for yourself, but you actually going through an experience of your lifetime. You're in a wheelchair, or you got this walker. You want a breathing machine. You doing this, doing that. You need help going to the dialysis center because transportation keep BSing. And you need to go to the dialysis center because your life depends on it. And you don't want to keep depending on transportation. So your family should be everything. Family is everything. They ain't pulling up like that. They might do it the first few times. The dialysis patients got to be there early. You know what I'm saying? They usually have like 2 shifts. Most of the places ain't 24 hours. It's usually like 2 shifts. You know what I'm saying? The first shift's usually like 3 something in the morning, 5 in the morning. And then it's another shift to come in, I think around about 8 a.m. Don't nobody want to be getting up out their bed, taking you to no dialysis center. They gonna look at you like you're a damn fool. Like you got yourself there. They gonna even be talking to other family members who they're around. They gonna even be talking to them about you. Yeah, did James call you? Did James call and ask, did he? Yeah, I ain't even answered because he already knew what he wanted. He wanted me to probably take him over there. That's too, that's too far. That's too early. That's too this. Take care of your health, y'all. because the world will keep going no matter where you at in life. And as soon as y'all get that in y'all head, y'all will really be able to understand where I'm coming from when it comes to this health stuff. The healthier you are, the better you are. I'm telling y'all, the healthier you are, the better you are. Nobody cares about your health. They don't. And they mind, as long as you alive, whether they talk to you in a year or two ago or not, as long as they know you here, in they mind, you good. You can be going through the worst type of depression or whatever. They don't even know it. And if you do tell them, most of them don't even care. They'll get to the point to where they don't answer your phone calls, because now you calling too much talking about it. You need to go ahead and toughen up. You need to tighten your shit up. You need to toughen up. They don't care. They don't care. That's why y'all need to lock and load with y'all health. Is y'all staying focused? Is y'all staying disciplined? Are y'all doing what y'all supposed to do when it comes to nutrition? That's all I want to know. I'm actually trying to help. I'm actually concerned. I'm actually trying to do this because we're in a like-minded space. So it makes sense. I don't have nothing to prove or lie about. We in a like-minded space. So it's going to make sense to me. Most of the real family members is going to be people that y'all meet in life. The ones that you ain't have no control of picking, them the worst ones. And they know it. They use you with the titles. Cuz, can you come get me? Unc, can you, nephew, can I borrow $50? You know, Unc pay you back. Shit, Unc, you ain't pay me back the last time. And when you did, you shorted me. Now you want another one a day later. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Take care of y'all health. It's 2025. It's 2025. You gotta be on it. And the thing about it, y'all, like, it's about to be spring before you know it. The year is already going, y'all. We about to be a weekend. We about to be a week into the year already. We pretty much a week already in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stuff go quick. About 3 more weeks is over with. We in February. And then after that, in March. February gonna go so quick because it's 28 days. Going quick. They don't tell them what the winter gonna be like, but just imagine if it's a early spring. It's hard to say right now because winter is just starting. Imagine it start getting darker later because spring is coming quicker. And now people who don't know how to, they don't even know how to, they tripping, they flipping, they like, I thought I had more time to do this and do that. No, the gains come when you don't want to. The gains come when everybody else is off track, like in the cold. Most people who really about their business is taking care of a lot of stuff and accomplishing stuff when it's cold. They still getting out, getting to it. They still going downtown, taking care of stuff at their city county building. They still going to the post office, getting that, sending that package out, sending those orders out, dropping those orders off. They still getting to it. People want to wait until it get nice and everybody get to washing their cars and the weather is 70 plus degrees and then try to do what they do. Well, what you're going to experience is you're going to be seeing a small group of people that's going to have their stuff together, that's going to be bossed up over the cold season because they grind never stop. And if anything, they was grinding even harder. I'm the only type of people I'm trying to be around because I'm one of those people. I got too much stuff going. I don't get lost in the sauce. I only get lost into what I'm doing. Anything else is a distraction. If it's not going towards the direction I'm going towards, y'all, it's a distraction, a huge distraction. A huge distraction. Let me ask y'all something. So when it comes to y'all goals out here, what's stopping y'all from reaching them? I already know what's stopping most people. And we ain't necessarily talking about something that you want to do financially, but that's going to be a byproduct of you just how you think and what's here. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time it's distractions. Because even if a person say, well, I'm always working. Yeah, but your ass always watching the game also. I'm always working. I ain't got time. The kids, this and that. Yeah, but you always in front of that damn TV. You always know everything about all the rappers. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy, You know what I'm saying? You know everything about everything that's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? You know everything. You know what I'm saying? Who got their car stolen? Like, you know everything. All about the neighbors a mile up. You know even about their business. Like, yeah, no, you have the time. You just don't prioritize what you need to be prioritizing. Okay, cool, but don't be blaming and looking side eye at the next person as if they lucky. I hate when people say, well, you lucky, or not saying people say this to me, especially like all the time, but people got their own way of just naturally kind of putting the lucky thing out. Well, see, you lucky. I wish I had I'm not lucky. The times when people do say, I make sure I remove that immediately. I'm not lucky. I get it in, my boy. I'm willing to do what the next person ain't willing to do, which is grind hard, get up, get to it, and go to bed late. I'm willing to get up earlier than the average person, grind harder once I am up, and stay up later to get the job done. And if I don't get the job done, I'm getting back even earlier the next day, if not the same time early, getting back to it until I go. We're not gonna keep on putting stuff to the side. Health is wealth. You get this right first, the finance come with it, your physical health, everything. Just cause that's more time with your family. You can do more, travel more. You can buy that house if you want. You can buy that building, that brick and mortar if you want to open that sub shop or that neighborhood mom and pop restaurant. You can do that. But until your mind get clarity and you get rid of your distractions, nothing is gonna change. I mean, nothing is gonna change. You're just gonna be one of those bitter people when they get older and sit back and blame everybody else for your mishaps. That's what you're gonna be. One of those old bitter people who ain't gonna have nothing going and you're gonna blame everybody. The more focused you get with your physical, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna spill over into what you trying to do financially too. I'm telling y'all. You done reach goals that you never reach when it comes to your exercise and your nutrition. Now you feel like you can do whatever, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You're going to feel like you can do whatever. And the more of you having this feeling of accomplishing stuff, the more stuff you're going to actually be accomplishing. That's how it go. That's why the average person try to hinder you and keep you around them so you can slow down and not speed up too much to where it's making them look bad. Now they got to question themselves like, you know what? I ain't really doing nothing. I was doing something, I thought, but it was only compared to you because you wasn't really doing too much. So they ain't have to question themselves. They ain't have to look in the mirror. One thing for sure, when people on top of their game, just say we talk about nutrition or working out, I'm telling y'all, people can't help but to start tapping into that same energy if they not on that and y'all around each other. And most of the time, y'all ain't gonna be around each other like that because y'all lifestyles is different. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you really on top of your stuff. But, but you know, maybe somebody might throw a get together. You ain't saw them in a minute. You slide in, chop it up a little bit. You can watch how the energy be. People gonna be feeling your energy like this person. Hey, they vibration is high, and everybody else's compared to yours is more than likely gonna be low vibration because they talking about and doing the same stuff as everybody else. They talking about the same stuff as everybody else talk about when you in a market, when you in a barbershop, when you in Walmart. Everybody got the same damn conversations going. Everybody got the same conversations going. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, this and that. What you think? Did he do it? The movie. Did he do it? You know, Puff Daddy, they supposed to be coming out with and you know, he talking about Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Offset and all this type stuff. Like, people know about all this celebrity stuff, but don't know nothing about they self. Your credit messed up. Your savings ain't built up. And neither is your physical. Come on, man. Y'all know I ain't lying. Lock and load, y'all. Disappear for 3 months, 6 months. Really get to that bag. Really get to your health, get in shape and all that. And then pop back up on the scene. Genuinely though, if you've been wondering how somebody been doing, it's been a minute. Maybe they reach out to you like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you do you first, and then you gonna see. You know what? I'm about to go ahead and disappear and keep disappearing because ain't nothing happening. They really on some hating shit. They ain't really congratulate me like I thought. And they just like trying to lower my vibration because they saying, why am I so happy? Like, you've been smiling all day. What you smiling about? What's not to smile about that I'm doing? Why you not smiling? People who on your same vibration, they don't talk like that. They already know. Yeah, bro, they already know. Yeah, I know you doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. I know you got the one thing going. Keep doing that. And ain't no telling what else you got. Me knowing you, but hey, stay on top of. They already know because they smiling all the time too. Telling y'all gotta watch who y'all around. These people was funny. He was funny. They just want to take somebody down with them. Like at the end, when it's all said and done, and they don't have nothing left, not even their health, they gonna be happy as hell that they got your ass there with them. Yeah, the doctor told me the same thing. They gonna be loving that subject with you. They gonna be loving. You better be careful, y'all. Don't get caught up in that. They gonna be loving that subject with y'all. Yeah, doctor told me the same. Yeah, they gonna go get their blood pressure pills and be comparing it to yours. Yeah, these the ones they got me on. I had them to drop the dope. They can tell you everything about any medication because they done been on every and any medication, y'all. Yeah, they comparing what the doctor prescribed to them to yours. No, tell them to put you on this. That's too high. I told him to lower mine. They went in the back and got the whole basket. They got a whole basket of pills in the back room, y'all. They bringing it out there to show y'all and compare. Like, yeah, you know everything about this. None of it has helped you. Why should I listen to you? Oh, I'm going to listen because we in the same boat. You've been keeping me right beside you the whole time for 30, 40 years straight. Just keeping tabs on it. Yep. Now you one of them. You on all these medications. You still go to the soul food spots, getting all that stuff with high sodium, and you getting the ribs and the beef, all the stuff that's high on your system. And you old now. So you definitely, it's hard on our system now, but it's triple the amount of hard when your system already weakened. You depending on medications for your vitals and stuff like that, and you still eating this stuff. Them people still be eating that stuff, y'all. They still eat chips and all that. People that be on high blood pressure pill, they be the main ones eating chips. In their mind, as long as they take their medication, it's all good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Keep dancing with the devil. Keep dancing with the devil. See, one thing I love getting on this live. I'm telling y'all, I don't be playing. I do not play around. I do not play around. Y'all can ask if y'all was out here in the world and y'all was around me, y'all will see it, and y'all already know what time it is. Like, people would tell y'all, whether it's family members or whoever it is, yeah, he just be doing him. He don't be coming around. I wonder why. You know why. Same old BS. Same old this, same old that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. I really don't be putting nobody down, though, if y'all notice. I just be spitting facts. You know what I'm saying? And everybody entitled to their opinion or whatever, right? But I just be spitting what I done experienced and what I know. And I don't be just putting people down, and that's my energy the whole time and every time I'm talking. No, but it's a comparison. When I'm talking about people like that, it's a comparison to make a point, to prove a point. But I don't put nobody down. I just pull it back. Oh, that's what you want? You negative? You this and that? I'm out. You ain't gonna see or hear from me no more unless it's one of those occasions. You know what I'm saying? My man running right now. He bundled up, got his hoodie on. He getting it in. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people ain't gonna start doing that until 2 months from now, come spring. He at it. And if y'all see somebody out here running where y'all at and the weather is cold, you best believe that person more than likely didn't just start working out. A person who just started working out, just say if it's their New Year's resolution, oh, they gonna skip these days. They gonna skip these days. Maybe if they really focus, they'll do some home cardio, even if they don't feel like coming out for the gym. That way they ain't got to come out the house if they seriously focus. You know, they just go in the house, you know, do some jogging plays, some jumping jacks, some mountain climbs or something like that, just to get the cardio, get the calories burning. what I'm saying? But somebody outside, like, and that guy way down there already. It seemed like he just passed. He like a block down. He way at the light. But anyway, if y'all see a person out jogging and it's cold where y'all at, you best believe that person been working out for a minute. Like, I can get out here and do this, you know, and jog out here if I wanted to, but I've been doing my jogging and walking thing mainly at the gym now, but I do it here and there now since I done picked up a meal. You know what I'm saying? I'm be putting on some more muscle, whatever. So I didn't slow the cardio down because I was doing it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was doing cardio like 4 days out the week. So now I'm doing it like twice. That's like perfect for me. So that still had me right. So but yeah, but I can get out here if I wanted to, but nah. Nope, not in that. I can and be a beast, because once you get the blood going, you good. But just the thought of getting out in it, and I don't have to, and I can get it in indoors, yeah, that's better. Only time I'm outside in that, if I have to, but I'm still getting it in. I'm getting it in just as if it was summertime or the weather was nice. It just that I just took my stuff from outside to indoors. Plus, indoors is better as far as on your feet and your back and stuff, because outdoors you get to running on this stuff, and you know the concrete don't give, so that stuff start going to your lower back and all that type of stuff. You gotta have better shoes when running on concrete, otherwise you definitely gonna be feeling it. Yep. But yeah, so what y'all been doing? Y'all been focused? Have y'all been a little off? You can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. We all grown. Just, you know, just admit it and make those tweaks, because it's still early. This is still considered a brand new year. You don't want to get a quarter of the year gone, which is like spring, and you trying to make, you can been ahead them gains by spring. You know what I'm saying? Make the tweaks now, because even though we going on a weekend into the year, you know what I'm saying? It'll be as if you ain't miss a beat. It'll be as if you pretty much been on point since the first of the year. But if you keep going from now and keep messing up all through this month, all the next month, then next year in spring, and then you still don't tap in, or you might tap in a little bit harder and get some gains, but the gains ain't come how you want it to come, and now the weather is time for, it's no jacket weather, and y'all already know when that no jacket weather hit, everybody and their mama be out the house. The gyms be packed, the stores be packed, the mall. It's nothing like, I don't know where y'all stay at, but like I say, I stay in Michigan. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. So it's nothing like coming from the winter season, y'all, and it start breaking into that warmer type weather. Because once that warmer weather start kicking in, and we going from a colder season, like I said, I'm in Detroit, Michigan, and we start going into that no jacket season, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna wish you had those gains. You know what I'm saying? Going from being bundled up like this to no jacket season, most people be wishing they had them gains. And then you see the people who got them gains, yeah, they been in there all damn winter. They been in there all damn winter. How you pronounce it? Melvin? Keep doing your thing, bro. Supporting the fit lifestyle movement. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you like this live too, man. I don't know if I ever saw you in here before, but I definitely appreciate you, man. I'm guessing your fitness journey been going all right. Is it pronounced Melvin? I think it's pronounced Melvin. How your fitness journey been going, Melvin? Make sure you like this live too, man, if you like what you've been hearing too, man. I appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss no more of these lives too, man, and turn on the notification bell, man, because I be having some good info, man, and it's all about accountability, and this really keep us locked and loaded, man. This really keep us locked and loaded, because I think everybody be kind of needing that voice in their ear here and there just to drive them. Like that day you don't feel like going to the gym, that'd be the day you need to go, because you're gonna get the best workout in. I was asking the guy that was at the gym the other day, we was in a locker room, I think he was we both was finished with our workout, or he was starting his workout. So one of us was coming and one of us was going, or either we both was finished. But anyway, I was like, I think we both finished. So I was like, bro, ain't nothing like a workout, right? He's like, oh man, ain't nothing like it. I say, and you know what people don't understand is the people like us that's in shape, it's times we don't feel like going, but we still do. It's one thing for you to not feel like going, but it's another thing for you not to go. I say, but you notice the times when you don't feel like working out, it's the best workouts. You have some of the best pumps. I guess because in your mind, you like, for one, you there now. For two, once that blood gets to flowing, you done forgot all even about it. You didn't even feel like working out. And then you hearing other people working out. You seeing people. You probably seeing people with some gains that you want to get. Yeah, that's motivation. You in the right spots. 2 pronunciation was right. I'm gonna like your stuff and I'm surprised. Okay, okay, cool, man. I appreciate you, man. Second pronounce. Oh, what I say, Melvin. Okay, so Melvin. Okay. Yep. How long? Let me see. Pronounce it right. Am a subscriber already. Okay. How long you been a subscriber, Melvin? I appreciate you too, man. Thanks for all the support too, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that, man. Yep. But yeah, I just be out here just chopping it up, man. It's all about accountability and staying focused, man. I don't want to be the only one getting gains. I want whoever, support me or whoever I'm supporting. It look better when the whole crew doing it. That's what I tell people. Whether it's the whole crew making money, whether the whole crew got nice houses, nice cars, whether the whole crew we got a nice set of women, or the women got a nice set of men, or we all go out, everybody dressed up nice. It just look better when somebody else is doing it other than you, even if it's just one other person. It just hit better. It just hit different. I don't want to be the only one. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be other people. Like, we can shout out each other. We can pat each other on the back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Just want to get it in. Now, this car driving so damn slow, they just held up like 5 cars in a row. I just counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They just held up like 5 cars, and then the car started blowing. I don't blame them. And look, this car just pulled right here, driving slow. It better be somebody old. That'd be the only excuse I give. And this dude dressed like a young dude, and he walking kind of fast, so he ain't that young, but he definitely was driving like he was 90. From the jump, I've been watching your videos for a minute. Started my YouTube page 6 months ago. Oh, that's what's up, man. And I seen your videos. You be getting in. Yeah, man, I be getting in. I'ma check out your YouTube thing. If you can, let me see. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna remember. Maybe because we on live now, and I ain't gonna be able to play this back and actually see this. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna just try to figure out a way to remember your channel thing somehow. Yeah, or you can just comment on. You can go to a video, Melvin, and just say I done a leg video, I think yesterday. If you want to, you can go to that video and go to the comment section or whatever you got to do. I just want to make sure I remember to go check your thing out. I don't want to get off here and then I'll be forgetting. So Melvin USI. Melvin USI. Let me see. Hold on. I know what I'll do. Let me see. Yeah, I be getting it in. I wanna check your stuff out too, man. That's what it's all about, support, man. Let me see. I'm about to actually pull it up on my other phone. That way I don't forget to check you out. Let me see. What's your oh, that's well, I guess this the channel. Mel. Well, is this the channel? Melvin. Is this your channel though, Melvin? Is this the YouTube channel? The name that I see now? Melvin. Oh, sweat. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now, all right. So I'm just putting it in now. That way it's in my search history. I'm gonna actually pull it up and then I'll watch it. Check you out later. Sweat squad. Is it um is it is you in the profile thing? Is this you right here? Is this you Melvin? I mean Melvin? Oh my bad. Hold on, let me Sweat Squad. You say nah that cause I'm let me see. You say nah that ain't me. Let's see. But yeah, I see a couple things. It's just the profile. I don't know what to look for as far as the okay, let me see. Okay, so that because I was gonna say I see a couple things. Let me see. About 22. Okay, now it shouldn't be nobody else stuff with this name because I know I was strolling. Let me see. Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I remember. Hold on. Oh, but yeah, this you right here. Cause I see the profile look like that one. Yeah, this you right here. Yep, that's you right here. Yeah, that's you right there. Yep. All right. Yeah. All right. So let me well I get hold on.
No one dropped. Okay. So many people dropped for Pleasant.
Yeah. Yep. I'm a I just laugh it open. I just laugh it open on there because I'm a lock and load you on this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Because that phone for something else, but I'm a lock and load you on my channel thing on this. But that's what's up, man. Hey, hey, when I show you that other profile picture, you like, nah, that ain't me. It's for some reason I put a voice with it for some reason. That's why I was laughing because it was just like I almost put a voice with it. Like, nah, that definitely ain't me. But I got you. I'm gonna lock and load you on this one because this is the phone I mainly tie all my YouTube stuff in on there. I just use that one for something else. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see what's what, man. We'll see what's what. I'm gonna definitely check you out, man. What you got? 64 subscribers. Yeah, man. Keep doing your thing. Don't let me distract you on the live stream. I appreciate your work. You got some solid content. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Keep doing. You ain't distracting though, cause it's all part of the content. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man. You keep up the good work too, man, and keep going strong. If you need my advice or need me for something, man, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Comment or whatever you got to do in one of the videos. Ask me whatever you want to ask me, and you know, we go from there. You know what I'm saying? And good luck on your journey. Good luck on your channel. That's good you started it, man, because I tell people all the time, it's best if they can get something that's online, because if you get something online, you can position yourself to stay anywhere around the world. You know, that's why it's good that you got that going on. You just focus in on it, whether it's something on the side or whatever, and just keep building it up as long as it's consistent, you good. But only give it whatever time you can give it, but just be consistent with that. So if it's only, you know, once or twice a week, just make sure you once or twice a week consistent with it, and then you can up it as you get more motivated with subscribers and information and how to do certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? But just be consistent with whatever you got, because you'd be surprised what your calling is. And this stuff is crazy out here right now, man. Working for people, places laying off, big chain places closing, and online it's gonna be around, man. I remember hearing about it, Melvin, about 20 years ago. Online is gonna be the biggest thing. Now you got people shopping online. They got Instacart, they got DoorDash, they got just people getting lazier. People want to work for home still. You know what I'm saying? Especially since 2020, they still just pampered into just wanting to be at the house, and they don't want to go in because a lot of places are starting to call these people back, and they ain't trying to do it. But give it your all, man, and you be surprised, bro. That might be that might be the thing for you, because it ain't really just about YouTube. It's YouTube being an avenue to really open you up for other bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about subscribers. Subscriber count only matters as far as you getting your plaque. You might have more of a reach, but a lot of these people that people be having even on the bigger channels, those people don't be focusing in on those channels like that. People get subscribers just off shorts video. And then they make a long video and people ain't gonna watch them. Those short people, the people from the short video, it's hard for them to even watch long form video. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just the subscriber number is really just to show you what levels that you didn't pass and moving into. But the subscriber number just need to be enough. Just say if you had 10,000 subscribers, you know how much damage you can do with that? They say it's channels out here with 1,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, because it's what you're doing. You go into affiliate marketing, you be advertising your business stuff that you got going out here. You got what's the other thing? You got what's the word I'm looking for? Consultations. Like, it's a bunch of stuff you can do. Like, you get this stuff going, man, and people they get to see your face. You start doing lives or however way you do it down a lot, man, the whole world open up to you, man. Because I actually started making money before I even got monetized, man. I'm just trying to get my views back up, because YouTube got this thing to where I thought the views just would drop only at a certain lowness and then keep going, because everybody's stuff in the big channels go up and down. My stuff dropped so low, I'm like, what is... So the algorithm still trying to put it out there, but enough people ain't picking it up. But you best believe, if you've been watching the channel, I've been making some tweaks and I've been on it. And around that time, I started doing live. So I've been on top of my stuff, and I do lives almost every day now, because it's pushing a different type of algorithm to reset. I'm trying to reset the channel, so my video get more views, more money, more, you know what I'm saying? I agree. It's sad that we got the most information to get in shape and stay in shape, or the unhealthy generation. Yeah, man. I just lock and load, and all we got to do is enough. Like, if your eating wasn't how it should be, even if you just change your eating 50% better, you already in a winning position right there. Always say, if you really want to make sure your eating habits is locked and loaded, then you want to do 80% good instead of 50% good and 50% bad. You want to do 80% good and 20% bad. So 80 and 20 rule. You know what I'm saying? 20% bad and 80% good. Because once you do the 20%, it'll be like almost as if you ain't doing it. It's kind of like your cheat day type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Your 20%. You just doing just enough to hit the craving. You ain't going crazy with it. So that ain't gonna really do nothing to you, because you 80% good. You know what I'm saying? You 80% good. So it's just doing enough. But most people out here, they do 20% good and 80% bad. They eat chips and cookies and Little Debbie's and Wendy's and Chick-fil-A, all types of stuff, man. What state you in, man? What's the weather like there, Melvin? What state you in? Cause I'm in Detroit, Michigan, man. It's been like 20-something degrees the past few days. I can't see this day being different. Today it's probably about 23 degrees. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull it up. It's about 20-something degrees again. Yep. About 20-something. What's the temperature like where you at, though? I know it's still 20-something degrees here. Detroit weather. Yep. So this phone be moving so slow. Detroit. Where we at? Detroit weather. Yeah, what is like? What is? Oh, you. Oh, yeah. So yeah. So y'all. Yeah. So y'all. Yeah. See, I knew it. Look, 23. So y'all gotta at least be like the same damn thing, right? Yeah, y'all right next door, so it ain't. Yeah, we both by this water, so it's 23 degrees here, man. Yep. Now tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow is supposed to be the same thing, and then Tuesday the same. Yeah, it ain't getting no better in the next 4 or 5 days. Only thing we can do is dress warm for it. Yep. But yeah, man. And I'm looking at the next 10 days, and you got a couple 30 degree days there, 33. But for the most part, we mid 20s. So yeah, we got a couple 30 degree, 32 days, 32 degree days. But for the most part, um, so tomorrow Monday. So for the most part, all the next this week, we just about to be at this weather. I ain't tripping. I'ma just do what I do. Stay warm, stay blessed, and stay out the way. But yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Any kids? You got any kids, Melvin? That's good. You started the channel though, man. That's a win right there, man. Just stay focused, man, because you can do some stuff with it. Just bring enough value, enough information, and then as you get to growing with the channel and figuring out stuff, you'll get better. Just naturally, your personality. It take a minute because even if you got it in you, it take a minute to because it's a newness. You in front of this camera, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. So it take a minute. I gotta go to work. No kids yet. But last question, what you got? What I gotta go to work. No kids yet. But last question, what got you into fitness? Oh man, I just always just like you know just the thought of being in shape, man. I've been doing this since I was 12, 13, man. So it all started with push-up, just betting on the basketball court. Whoever won, whoever lost had to get down and do push-ups and stuff like that. Now I liked the feeling, that feeling of pump. I felt I felt I wanted to just conquer the world. Like that pump just had me feeling like I was on top of the world. So I just got used to it, and then it transferred off into nutrition later on in life. But yeah, but that's what got me into it, man. And I'm the most fittest person in my family. I'm the most fittest person among my friends. But that's what got me into it. That's the short answer. You know what I'm saying? Just it happened. You know what I'm saying? But and Arnold Schwarzenegger was my favorite growing up. As far as like he had like one of the best builds. Him and Flex Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But that came like down the line after I got going. Just seeing that chest and seeing how stuff was sitting. But yeah. But go ahead and get to work, man. I appreciate you though, man. I look forward to you joining the lives later on. I'm gonna definitely subscribe to your hookup once I get off here on this phone. But yeah. Thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. But yeah, y'all, we gotta make sure we just gotta make sure we locked and loaded. Gotta make sure we locked and loaded, y'all. Got to. With no excuses. Yep. Yeah. I ain't found out about CT Fletcher until it was it probably is about 20 years, probably about 15, 20. Cause that's when I started getting heavy into Mike Rashid. But yeah, I feel you though. CT Fletcher, yep. Yep. Yeah, Mike Rashid and all of them used to be. That's one of the people Mike Rashid was looking up to, still to this day. Yep. But yeah, man, I appreciate you though, Melvin, man. Thank you. But yeah, y'all. So we just locked in. We just locked in. We just staying focused, and Yeah, the grind don't stop. The grind does not stop. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, y'all. And yeah. Mike a real one. Mike a real one. He got some good information too, man. I be watching his stuff. I don't watch it like I used to, but he do pop up on my YouTube feed, and I say about here and there I click on it depending on what the title is. But he a beast. He definitely a beast. Yep, Mike Rashid. Yep. That's actually one of my inspirations too. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they was going hard. Him, Big Boy, and whoever else, I forget. It was like 3-4 of them. Him and Mac used to be working out. You know, Mac and him ain't even getting along. I mean, when Mac was talking about it a while back on his channel, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But yeah, y'all, just lock and load, stay focused, and nobody said the road was gonna be easy. It's supposed to be difficult. It's supposed to be hard. That's why most people ain't doing it. That's why most people can't stick with it. But I promise y'all, the reward is worth it. The reward is worth it. So y'all stay focused. If y'all get off track, look in that mirror and ask yourself, what's the end goal? Is it worth it? Why am I blaming other people? Is it me? Of course it's me. And then get yourself back on track. But I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next live. Stay safe.